Grand Rising, everyone, is Shay Seeking. Welcome to the platform. I was thinking about what we said last night or what I said earlier. And I was thinking, like, how dare these people? It's almost like you can expect somebody coming from another country. These people got a different outlook on things. These could be the people that fled to other countries and stuff like this, married us secretly or whatever, and fled to other countries and things like this and took stuff from our finances. But I was just thinking about, how dare you, whatever you got left, it's got to be like treason on a level of the person. Oh, my nose. On the person and the family. Because, which can, like, if they're trying to run things in your name, or they stole it and they feel like they're the ones with the power now, or they feel like they defeated somebody in war, a war that you wasn't even fighting. It's like, no, that's messed up. I can understand it from somebody coming from here doing that. But you motherfuckers was here. Like, this is a different type of something. And then I was thinking about, like, with these green cards, like, that's like you finding out, even if you was married to somebody for 50 years, it could have took somebody that long to steal whatever it was that was underneath your family's belt, because you lacked the knowledge of what you were, who you were, what was yours, what's not yours, so on and so forth. So it's like, even if I'm thinking about this, like, what if that kind of person and that kind of family did something like that to you, like, and say you are a clone or something like this, these people should not have access to your bodies or your body or something like this. Okay? Like, what the fuck is you doing? Like, because I feel like somebody is like, of course, the one that's bitching at the time, the one that's met with the war, that have to defend themselves, that's left alone, that's not the one that's getting snuck off or carried off by somebody to a safe place. Meaning, like, not that somebody can come to your house and take you and do whatever they want and bring you back and all this bullshit. You still waking up in the same fucking city or the same place, the same home. We're not talking about that. Because there's a reason why they're doing that. There's a reason why they anchor, the one anchor body is the one that's stuck. But it's almost like it should be like somebody coming in, getting them, placing them in a safe place, or in, under my jurisdiction or ours, right? And then I'm the last one after somebody's able to pick up on whatever else. And then it's time for me to go. Like, why would the man that's coming to get you, like all these girls they be like, oh, he's coming, somebody's coming towards you. Why would these people be coming towards you to do this, do that, X, Y, and Z, or move you or something like this, and then like leave you in a place that's not good for you or something like this? So that's why I don't, that's kind of like what I'm saying. And then I said, well, why would the new masculine energy that get ownership or the rights to someone's or to the right to someone's masters or somebody's something, why would you want this man, after being like that to your girl, to be able to see? Because I be thinking it's just stuff that these people talking about like on the lower level shit. I'm supposed to be on the top. So what I talk about could be somewhere in the middle. It's not really what's supposed to be talked about publicly, but I have to because of whatever. But it's like, hold on. You mean you the new person that get this woman? Because some of these masculines is just holding on to us, making us look bad. But whatever they're gaining in the background, other niggas is like, damn. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, kill over. Unless these dudes is all just being like fucked up together against women because of their sexual preference or something like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, or they're just sharing. They're letting you, they're keeping you, but now they'll let somebody else come in and play around. You know what I'm saying? It's like space age pimping. Like, I can't give it no other like Cosmo pimping. Like, we gotta be a little, this shit gotta be a little bit higher, right? Because, like, if that's why I said there's no love. This must be people that's more just business, because it ain't no way I find this girl. I see, if I was a masculine, okay, if I was a man, And these motherfuckers, whatever, and I know that just her being in my crib or being around me alone, but that's gonna also lead to some kind of greed. Let's see. This could lead to some kind of greed where somebody find different women with the same kind of energy. It might not be that same, but it's something similar. And then, like I told you, some of them is sucking us fucking dry. There's not gonna be nothing left. You get what I'm saying? There's not going to be nothing left or something like this. But I feel like in some of these female situations, it's going to be a new location with a new masculine. And it's just like God is going to replenish you, but not while you're with, like, I mean, this don't have to be in relationship wise, but it's something like, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Because it's like when something is moved, even if it's across town, you know what I'm saying? It's something about replenishing. Because it's like motherfuckers want to get out of there. No. What I'm thinking, like, even if because I feel lately that there's this urge to go back and move back to my hometown and just go, you know, rent from my dad or something like, but I really don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? And then something is telling me, no, you stay here. Like, this is your shit or something like this. Like, something is weird. And I can't even really, it's coming, like, for somebody, it's like embarrassing. Like, even the townspeople, there's protocol. With the family, there's protocol. With the groups or whatever, there's protocol. And, like, somebody went all out the door for all this protocol. But it's not because you're worthless. It's because you are worth something. But they want you to be in a worthless class. Because it's like, I was just hearing something about classification. But anyways, like, somebody is a fucking classified document that somebody split open. And we already know who it is. Do you get what I'm saying? That kind of shit, man. It's like, get the fuck, like, for real. Because it's like, yeah, this masculine energy might be on this level. He might have chose to use all his stuff, or he's storing his stuff in heavens, or taking your shit out of the heavens, or storing their stuff somewhere else, or, you know, stocking their stuff somewhere else. Stocking stuffers. Stocking their stuff somewhere else. But it's like they don't want to be, they proud of the girls that can make them feel good. They're not proud of the girls that there's this abundance attached to. And I was thinking about the green cards for marriage. Like, somebody could have got a green card to marry you, or a green card for marriage like 20 years ago. You could be with this person with 30 years or something like this. You know, and then they got that green card, they got that union or whatever, and then they've been building behind your back or whatever like this. And it's like, yeah, in 30 years of that shit, you know, could be swept right the fuck away. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not building on the water, nigga, even if you're using maritime or admiralty energy. We're not building on the water, nigga, this, unless they're using like old maps or something to see where water used to be. Because I was thinking about like Atlantis or something like this. Or, you know, places where the water level or the sea level is higher or was lower. Like, I don't know, somebody could be doing something like that. Something could be encrypted in that. But it's like these people don't want to give props where it's due. It's like, nah, you don't want to mess with that one or something. But they know that you the reason, you the man. Even if they had other hoes stocked in the background, they know you the reason why this nigga was able to get all this stuff, steal, confiscate, whatever they did, or gain all this shit. Because it's rarely that one that the riches reflect on earth with. If you understand what I'm saying. In this realm, the ones that gave these men the most abundance. Now, some of these people took stuff from you, gave it to other bitches, wombs and all this stuff like this. You know. But body parts, switch body parts with broke holes or whatever, broken holes. Okay. Because there's a difference between broken and broke. Their life gonna reflect some type of luxury, like nice things. Their life is gonna reflect that. Also, these women are having access to us when they should not. That is a form of abuse. Like I said, if somebody has a harem and I'm a part of it, why the fuck wouldn't I know the other bitches? Or why am I not, you know, why are you afraid of me to know? But these bitches know me. That's dangerous. This is my fucking soil. That shit is crazy to me. Somebody's lying about something, man. Because this is something you can't go off of documentation, paperwork, and all that shit. This is something that motherfucker hear you talking. I don't care what these motherfuckers saying. Who out of all the bitches that we talking about American, who ain't America? Come on, man. Don't nobody need no fucking, yeah, somebody trying to cover something up, man. And I feel like somebody's afraid of what somebody can build with somebody else. But I'm telling you, the girls that's like living them lifestyles, you know, they're getting money some whatever other kind of way than they're, because of their lifestyle or who they're linked in with or something like this. They're making different types of moves, right? They might be driving nicer cars, really nice apartments and things like this. They are usually not the ones that's bringing value to the company, the corporation, or whatever. This is more about people trying to remove somebody from their nationality, from their standing, from their rights or their birthright or something like this. It's normally not those girls. It's normally the ones that don't have nothing, because a little bit of something, or a lifestyle change, or a little luxury vacation, a little nice stay at the 5, you know, if they even could have a 6-star hotel, shit like that, it transmutes, it changes your mindset, it changes your view. It kind of lets you know. It's like little, you know, if somebody in jail and they write those little lines on the wall, whatever, the 5 sticks or whatever, and they keep writing, you know, like in how many days they're gonna get out. You know, there's incentive. It's going to start showing up on you. You know, it's going to shine different. It's going to vibe different. So like I said, you got a soul, you good, you wholesome, you all these things or whatever like this. And, you know what I'm saying? You already shining, you already bright, and it's real. Like, bitches, they feel like they could buy this shit. They feel like they could purchase it. Somebody, a masculine energy, think they could take it from one female and give it to another. And it still don't work. Like, somebody just got to learn a lesson, because somebody had that. Somebody had that. Somebody had wisdom. Somebody had that. They could also be watching you with the person that they left you behind with, and they're like, oh, there's no prosperity, no growth. This is your system. I already learned it. The more valuable bitches is some. I'm not gonna say all of them. There's a couple of us. You know, maybe, I don't know. Sometimes I think it's only one left. Okay, that's what I will say. Okay. It's like, what's the use of moving up in this shit? Mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, emotionally, and everything still look the same around you in the most valuable. Because these people could work more in the cosmos, in the astro. They can work more in their mind. They can make, they can do that. That makes, like I said, I don't know, it's something like, this is the way that some of these men is about to topple over, because it's just no way. Universal law, all these different laws, there's no way that if you doing that shit like that, and you know that you taking Susie into the astro, but you know that only you benefit from you and Susie being the astro, and you blocking her from doing anything else and just keeping her in the astro, and you know that she don't grow in the astro, or whatever's done in the astro don't empower her when she wake up every day, you know, something like this, it actually siphons her, or it drains her, or something like this, because that's more your world. That's like somebody always want to go to their house, or they, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to do that. They want to go to the same place all the time when you go out with this motherfucker or something like this, and y'all trying to get to know each other. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's like somebody is being so one-sided. Something has no, because you got weight too, or I got weight too. There's no way that the shit is not about to topple over for this person. Somebody was being extreme, like, you wouldn't even, and if you look at this motherfucker, whoever this is, mother, father, brother, dad, whatever, spouse or whatever, you wouldn't even be, in your reality, you're not going to be able to see this. There is no red flags. If people watching y'all in your home, they're going to be like, oh, that person is kind. Oh, that person just gave that person this, or they just, no, it's something, it's like something else, y'all. It is. Also, there could be a masculine energy here. I was picking up, like, I don't know if this is one of means, but this is like they're trying to say like this is a boy version or something, but I don't know, y'all. I'm just, you know, some shit is just hitting me this morning. Y'all can probably tell I'm not even drinking real coffee. I'm only drinking this thing here. this matcha thing, but it's just something going on. I feel like I had a good night rest. I woke up and my cigarettes was moved or gone. I couldn't find my cigarettes this morning. So I had to run out and get some cigarettes. So I got the same stuff, but I'm about to, like I said, I got to go get my nails done, my eyebrows done, stuff like this. I don't know. I'm going to be doing something today. Okay? Later on tonight or something like this. I just can't stay in the house. I just got this feeling. But I'm looking down at my legs and stuff like this, and my skin is like looking radiant and nice and stuff. So I don't know. It could be some kind of rejuvenation or something like this. Okay? I feel like also, it's too late for somebody to be trying to turn me into a vampire. Okay? But I don't know. There could be some kind of renewal or something. But I'm telling you, the most valuable female. But, okay, we rambling. We just going right now, okay? Because I was just thinking, wait. So, did the American boys forget? Or, is it something like there's a group of men that don't know? The ones that went through the secret society or went through those sexual rituals or something like this. Like, it's almost like it's something a group of guys don't know. It's almost like also a jealousy. Like, you got to be a woman that a man actually... It's almost like they went through... They could have had a crush on you when you was little. They got their feelings hurt. Now somebody gay. Something like this. Now they kind of like bitchy. Now they kind of like this. And so they coming for you for another reason. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. It's a lot of like, I'm picking up on like guys that just like it when it's just the guys, or, a friend or a best friend or something like this of somebody that, want to be with them, or they just want to work with them or build with them. They don't want you involved or guys involved. Or maybe I was watching something earlier where they were saying this man's manhood was too... Now somebody could be trying to say like they dig too big. This is not this. Okay, this is a demon. Most of these African gods are demons. Okay, and somebody took somebody else's manhood, yes, or they took their body, or they took their something, and it was saying that the man had a problem finding a mate. All the girls would scream or whatever. They all scream. All the girls from the village and something else or whatever, they would scream until one night he met this man or whatever, and the man, they met eyes or whatever like this. This could be like two bodies. Like, this could be these aliens and those aliens meet and then whatever. Because I was thinking about the yelling or the screaming. I don't think it's talking about... I feel like somebody want to be like pressure to you and you can't even see them. And so they're going to try to make other shit to make pressure for you. Like, you can't even see... Because I feel like somebody got their feelings hurt. Like, bitch, you don't got nothing. You ain't nothing, something like this. We done already did this and that, move everywhere. Like... And somebody thought you're supposed to be squealing and screaming about, their body or something like this, but you barely even know. You're not even noticing this there. So somebody got to try to tangle up stuff in a different way in your life to try to make you feel them. Okay? This could be somebody trying to take your stuff, or they just want a reason to take from you because their feelings is hurt. Like, you could be the one to take the manhood, because I feel like this is also talking about when alien men, okay, when alien... Again, this is still foreign intelligence now. When they come in or whatever like this, it's like... What am I going to say? Like, you like, oh my God, would these people stop? Would they please stop? Would they please stop? Or something like this. Like, these people is doing this and that. And they, how some girls as readers and stuff, we can get those moments or whatever. Somebody, like, you don't even feel this person. You bitching about something else. Like, you over here bitching about this. But this person is going to try to be around the same time to act like you're squealing and screaming and squirming because you can't take the pressure of these people or something like this. And it's like, dude, you know what I'm saying? These men don't have no fucking regard. It's like, I got my own body or my own parts. You know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with. at the same time. So somebody know when to come in. You know what I'm saying? When you dealing with your own shit, like say you a boss or something like this, or you a cornerstone or something, and you dealing with this whole other shit, and then here comes this person. So it's kind of look like his body is putting that pressure on you, like, oh yeah, this about to be it. She about to snap or something like this. But it's really something else you're dealing with. Like somebody is trying to be like big pressure, and they like really mad that you acting like you don't see. And like, bitch, you broke, you busted, you don't got nothing or whatever. Like, what the fuck you mean? Like somebody don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody trying extra hard to make you feel them, and you can't fit. And this motherfucker don't understand. So it's like he go get one of his boys and bring their body in, and these two dudes are like double teaming this female or something like this, and she still can't see. Like she's talking about other shit or something. Like what is y'all doing? I promise you, somebody could have tried to kill somebody. Okay, I don't know. Like only a few is gonna get what the fuck I'm saying right here. But this is somebody that has something of value. They don't want to. That's like so that, as I said, by us or y'all letting them call us cars and play like you don't know what the fuck they talking about. Now you sitting there, you need a car wash. You need the insides cleaned out. I mean, it's not funny. It's not funny. Okay. You need the insides cleaned out. You need to get detailed. I think that's what they call it when men take their car to get really clean or worked on. I don't know, y'all. Okay. Okay. You know, because if you think about it, like your roots could be really deep. So your people don't move. That you got to go through a lot of shit. You're going to be getting your ass whooped before your ancestors, your real ancestors move. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, damn, you know, you got all these things up on you, like the shrubbery, the all this other stuff. You got the soil still. You got to go through. Some of this shit got cement on it. You got the flowers and everything. You got all these different elements of something that seem like they getting fed before you. Like whatever is beneath the surface, you know, the deeper down you go. I don't know. So it's like you go through the most things. But I feel like the people that's doing all this shit right now, they're going to get tired fast. And it's something like this here. Okay? I don't know. I'm just thinking about it in some weird way. They're already tired. This is probably why somebody needs to want your body and theirs. Okay? Yeah, look. We just had the Ace of Wands in the upright, and now we got it in the reverse with the King of Wands. Somebody is tired. You know, it's like yours got to go through a lot more, or they don't move as much as these other bodies do. This could also have something to do with this limitless pill energy, and this could also have something to do with the new Green Deal. There's something else. I heard the song Neon something last night, so it might be something, you know, neon. I don't know. There could be something about flashing lights, or like I said, like the neon lights, like on a UFO or something like this. I don't know. All right. But that's why I said these other guys know that somebody got something of value, or they don't want you to come out or something like this because somebody get a little peek or something. They'll be like, nah, man, you said that, you know what I'm saying? You said that the reason why you was abundant like that is because of this person or whatever. You gave me Stacy. And motherfucker, you know, I wasn't shining like a diamond like that. You know what I'm saying? This is that kind of shit. He makes me shine like diamond. Okay? But I told you, there's attributes or something that we cannot see, that somebody is taking advantage of. And it's almost like somebody want to say, see, bitch, I left you where you at, and look what you ain't got nothing. But these niggas is keeping you 100% out of the loop of your own body and snatching up your body at the same time when they leave. So they don't just got their shit, they got yours too. And so somebody really ain't, you know, It's to make that person look more valuable. That's why I said they're treating the less valuable of the package deal. Who the fuck is doing that? These are foreign men probably coming in here doing this to these women, or to America her fucking self. Like, who's allowing that? So if they would have to get rid of all the strong men or all the good men first. They would have had to, with some foolery, some trickery. Yeah, a 9 of Pentacles. These people know how to professionally do this shit. They've been plotting and planning, because like I said, even if somebody got a green card for 75 years, motherfucker, if I found some package or something, or an old note when I was in your mom and dad's house from, like, 1920 or something like this, and it was saying, yes, when you get to America, make sure you get you this kind of husband or that kind of husband and this and that, and you will be able to, build a future, and it tells some kind of coding or something in it. And this is before, this is right when we got married, or before we got married or something. Then you came over here with false pretense to marry me, motherfucker. I don't care if it's 75 years ago. You got to pay. You understand? You got to pay. Uh-oh. She fell down the crack. She fell down the crack. This is also an information war. Like, the information has never stopped needing to be given. If we are going back into an Aquarius something where people are about to start pouring out the information again, as much work as we done put in, we should be already ready. It don't even need to be another cycle or another war or something. This shit would just be shut down. That's how I feel like it's just some kind of, you know what I'm saying? Somebody, like, trying to act like you don't have an Ace of Cups, but no, somebody gave it or transferred it or something. We got book God energy here. Okay. There's blindfolded energy, like somebody blindfolded, but they can still see, or something like this. And I feel like this is the person that really got the power with this Ace of Wands. Okay. Now, I'm mad that card fell down there, because my nail is kind of messed up and I can't reach down there, or else I'm sure I'm going to break it. Okay. So there could be a tower here, because somebody tried to unalive somebody. It's like people rattling around like, oh, we here, we back, we out, or something like this. And you thinking like, I mean, you're not getting excited because you know what the fuck you looking, you checking like, You know what I'm saying? But these motherfuckers ain't coming to play with you. No. Somebody is mad because there is a real victory or something coming here. We got the tower. Somebody trying to block a tower. But it happened anyway because they tried to kill somebody. They tried to kill, I don't know, me? Or who did they try to kill? A masculine? Yeah, the Queen of Swords in the upright is like, hold the fuck on, touch not. So I don't know who this is. Okay? Bitch, you going to jail. But somebody trying to block this. It's true. Somebody's trying to block somebody from going to jail. They don't want somebody to go to jail here. After every good run, it's just, after every good run, there's always something. You got your biggest, you could go pull it up on YouTube right now. Some of these people is still functioning right now. But you got your biggest, like, gang members. You got your biggest mobsters. You got your biggest whatever. The roughest girls in the street that would do like this and that. You got, the roughest girls that end up inheriting like a gangster paradise kingdom. But they all end up being marched right on into some type of imprisonment or something like this eventually. So when he's talking about these people is going to Africa, some of these people ain't going to Africa per se. They just got dropped back down into the hood. So this could be, like I said, fallen stars being scattered or whatever. They're not really going to Africa. They're going to a lower grade. They might like it there too. You see what I'm saying? If everybody's been reprogrammed already, and there's like a mud flood, the brown flood, okay? And, it's like that. So, like, these people are saying, yeah, this is God's stuff or whatever. Like, but then you got this little girl that been blindfolded and deaf or something her whole life on some factual things that's been going on, that's just speaking some words and crumbling your shit underneath your foot. Like, who's stupid enough not to want that person on their team? So it's like there's no, I feel like we at that part where there's no repenting, there's no forgiveness or something. Like, yeah, something is blocked. It's like, let them go into those little cave holes or whatever, or the darkness or something like this. It's like that shit about to start falling in on these people. Like, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like miners or whatever like this in the thing. You know how they be having like wood frames and stuff up, and they be kind of tapping because they kind of scared. Like, if I hit this part, then all this shit gonna come down. I could get buried alive. It's a very dangerous thing. You know, but it's like in a reverse thing. Like, if I go in there, you know, these people are stealing from me and I'm the earth or something, it's a good thing for me to be able to, if they tap something a little bit, or they pull a plug, or they pull something a little too hard, and I'd say, you know, and then the stuff come down on the person, because it's like you a caper or something. You stealing. Somebody got a new coat. Somebody's a caper. A caper. I never heard that word in a long time. A caper. Ain't that like the scary looking person with the sharp nose in the cartoons with the black hat and the jacket, and they kind of walk like with their shoulders up and kind of hunched up, you know, creepy, and the legs be bent? I think that's a caper. I think that's a caper. A caper Nick. I think it's a caper. You know, the legs is like kind of like when he's walking. You know, when you see a caper, usually his legs is going to be like bent. Rather, he's walking like with that crazy, like creepy walk, that sneaky tiptoe walk. Okay. It's also giving me the one guy, like I told you on that show, them, when the guy is like, not, they don't have like blackface, but I don't know if it's Jim, I don't know, it's Cotton, I don't know who it is, the man that was telling him, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You know, trying to drive that guy crazy or whatever like this. Like, yeah, you see what's going on right here in front of your face? Yeah, what you gonna do about it? Like, trying to get that man riled up and make him do something crazy. Okay. We got the Page of Cups here. There could be somebody pregnant here. So everybody's, oh no. Everybody's about to go back down to like, maybe like, you know what I'm saying? Like surface level something. But like I said, some of these got to be at a different lifestyle, because some of these people was famous. You know, but they might they might give all their wealth to their own selves. Like I told you, when people got too famous, if they didn't fit the protocol, they got those people out and they made clones or something like these people that they can control everything about them. So you be thinking that the celebrities eat this way and that way to keep, no, they're genetically modified to not have to do all that, not have to go to the gym, not have to do all this shit, and they can still keep that shape or that figure. But what is losing shape or figure is our fucking reality or something like this, y'all. So we got the moon. Now somebody's like, oh, don't do this or whatever, but they don't understand. It's like Wreck-It Ralph or something. You know, I think he was dealing with that girl, and then he came in and he started breaking shit. So it's kind of like she was a part of tearing up shit, because she's the one that I think created that portal for Wreck-It Ralph to come through. So it's kind of like, you know, it's something like this here. But there's something hiding from a Queen of Pentacles. I don't know. There could be a pregnancy. I mean, I don't know, really. Okay, maybe you wasn't able to fit in somewhere, but you could fit in somewhere else. Whatever this is, you're not going to be burdened here. Okay? But you're not going to be talking either. Somebody trying to get somebody to come up in here, girl, and give you a certain lifestyle so you can shut the fuck up. Okay? Or something like this. For real. Okay? They probably got your channel cut off. Like, I just realized some of my videos wasn't loading the other day. Like, what is going on? Somebody wants you to shut up, but you know that's a powerful motherfucker, because with all the stuff and all the chaos that I could still hear a little bit going on in the world, you worry about my little channel, you know, that's a problem here. But this is what's going to be revealed. Somebody's not going to be burdened anymore. Okay? Somebody is getting rid of the star energy, or one person, and they want to have these lilies here, these genetically modified. But again, like I said, you could find out that your parent already crossed over and that they were like, think about this, somebody killing somebody and then marrying them, and then cloning them, and then, you know, or killing somebody, making up the paperwork, creating a clone and saying, wake up, honey, we're married or whatever. Somebody could be trying to get you to look at this. Okay? Somebody is trying to get somebody to look at this. All right? Or else it's going to be over. This ain't like somebody going to be able to come kill you. What they talking about killing somebody is making sure you don't exist online, since that's where people are trying to make a name for themselves and stuff like this. But the thing is, your livelihood and your reality haven't changed, or mine. But some of these people had to drop down from their status. Some of these people don't have it like they used to. Some of these, you know what I'm saying? It's something like this. And you want to have control over me? I'm still feeling the same balance or something like this. You know? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a Queen of Pentacles, like a mother standing her ground, could be defeating a fake King of Cups, or somebody that was wearing her robe, or this robe. Okay? What's being uncovered is that somebody was doing something with this pearl energy, or somebody was giving, I don't know, whatever these things away. I don't know. That always makes me think about like an egg or something, or a big old pearl, like an oyster been sitting for a long time, and they open up a thing. You expect it to have like the same kind of dimensions or something, but just imagine open up an oyster and it's like a pearl this big in there. It's like a mystery or wonder of the world or something. Okay? But somebody could have been giving your pearls to some swine or something here. Okay? Something about petroleum here too. So that could be a King of Cups that got misled, or somebody could be a, maybe this King of Cups because is the people pleaser here. Like somebody was being with this person, they're like, oh, this nigga just, you know, I don't like this. Because if you think about it, it could be small things like that that change the dynamic of your empire. And think about somebody blocking you from very important conversations and rooms you were supposed to be in, and this nigga is just like that. Anybody can pull their dick out and they got it in their mouth. You know, like somebody is weak. Somebody is weak. Period. This is somebody that'll create a weaker version of you to make sure you look weaker than them when they the weakest of all, and then everything fall. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that, motherfucker. Like, what is you doing? That's why you don't let no motherfuckers like that. You don't do that. You don't. Like, you could want that shit all you want. Nigga, some people is not supposed to be in those positions, man. Especially, these people thought like, oh, these my friends, you know, no new friends or whatever like this. What is you doing? Guarantee you it's going to be one of them motherfuckers that put that shit in your back. I just start chipping away before, I don't give a fuck about your feelings being hurt. I need to sit over here and look back and look at y'all. And look at this shit. And you know how people, when you pull away or when you sit back or whatever, you know, people start talking shit and everything like this to each other or something about you. Okay? But my thing is, the phone go both ways. And my phone don't ring from, at least if I've conversated once in a while with 10 people, if these motherfuckers is talking about something wrong with me, none 10 of them motherfuckers called me. You understand what I'm saying? If it's something wrong, what if it was something wrong with me? And that's why I wasn't calling you. Now, 10 of you, that's all I needed to know. That's all I needed to know. You see what I'm saying? Then you'll think back to the times where, dang, when I was going to my family stuff, it was me that actually had to call and say, hey, you know, and it's like they sitting there waiting like, yeah, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so what's up? I know you need me or something like this or whatever. You know? And it's like, oh, until you dig back and say, motherfucker, this is my shit, actually. And then everybody want to have a problem. Then they want to send out hits and they want to do all this. Man, I'm telling you now, I can't wait until these motherfuckers is gone. They'll sit there and talk about you at your function. Did you see about that YouTube post? Did you see? I know these motherfuckers is watching and talking. It ain't nobody. You see what I'm saying? It don't become the problem of the person that is being targeted. This is just extra confirmation to write down on your little journal that you being targeted. Because if people walk around like, you know what that girl be saying on that YouTube, oh, it's just embarrassing, or oh my God, this and that and that. Ain't nobody called and said nothing. Ain't nobody said nothing in your face. But they wanted you to be shocked to know that they got other ways to get into your ass. You know what I'm saying? Cherry in reverse. Look, they wanted you to be scared. Like, we got other ways to get to you in your sleep or when you can't even detect us. And it's like, oh, and something like this. I guess this is when people run around crazy, screaming, or talking to themselves, walking down the street. You know, they can't stay at home no more because they don't feel safe there or something. I guess that's what it's supposed to drive you to. But it could be doing something in the reverse to somebody else here right now. Because you could give somebody the name and title of this stuff, but if this not their position, or if God didn't ordain it, or, you know, if God gave this person this power, you can't take it. So the power is still here. So if somebody want to put you down as a star, or don't want you to be shine, or don't want you to be seen, and they want to be seen with these lilies or whatever this is, these younger girls, you just imagine a man join a club and they're like, we got a secret society, whatever, we got secret society bitches, you know what I'm saying? Your wife will never find out the way we move, you know what I'm saying? All you got to do is like say something, this bitch will be at the corner where she gonna suck your dick real quick, and then you could go back home. You know, it's a way to smite you, you know what I'm saying? Because really, you could have just gave your wife that money or them flowers, or instead of going paying gas for this girl's car, or buying this little outfit, or taking this bitch on a shopping spree, you could have did it for your wife, and you could have had your dick sucked. You know, it just brings balance when shit going this way. All right, so somebody is just trying to do something. They have a different agenda. Just know this. You cannot take it personal. You cannot. Somebody wants your gifts, or they want your stuff. This person only wanted the stuff, the perks that go with it. And like, this is somebody that say, oh, this the perks that come with my wife to keep my wife protected. I already got my body, but this how her shit move? Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? But this motherfucker want to act like a little bitch. They want to be the girl. They want to be the princess that's getting protected by the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck this look like? You started the fight in the first place. You understand? Somebody could have been giving something to this Pearl person. And y'all would think that on my channel, keep thinking that shit. You would think that on my channel, the way that I talk about, oh, this girl just sucking, or this, or yeah, this girl, somebody should probably whipped or something like this. I'm the queen of whip, bitch. And so, you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? It's almost like I've been at one point in time. You don't have to have that again. The power is still here. The gifts are still here. I'm too old. We at the point, motherfucker, I don't got to use my sexual power. I didn't have to use it back then. I didn't know I had it back then. Only with one person. But, you know, this is some shit like this. Morals, standards, somebody's conduct here. It's out of, this is something deeper. This is something deeper. This is something deeper, man. It's something bigger. This about the calling, like somebody trying to break you up into little pieces, or just like the statue, I think in Daniel or something, with the brass feet and things like this. I don't know. This is giving me something here. The son of David in the upright, like, there's three things, or three big things in this person's bosom. And there's some money on somebody's mind here. A whole lot. Done right, but somebody's trying to steal this from you or me. They want to come off as this. For real. This is like somebody been going throughout your team, biting people or giving them some shot to make this person love. I can't make you love me. What's that Tank song? I can't make you love me. I can't make your heart feel something it won't. Okay? But it's like somebody got an American wife and somebody got an African wife. But we in America. And then the American wife or the American family go through, like, because we might not be able to see everything all the time in the background. But they go through the family and see that this person was given more to the African woman than the American woman. But the family did, because of what they was doing, they was into this shit too. Or it feel good with the secret society, so you let that shit slide or something. And now it's like a whole mudslide. Because the person that was had the straight head on their shoulder that would be able to monitor and do, that was already chosen to do that shit, the cornerstone, you didn't let that. But it's almost like you're not in this shit, or I'm not in this shit, but you have to be, because you could still feel the movements too. You could feel, you might be, because slow to anger could also be not feeling the little shit that these people think they doing to hurt somebody. It's like the big little things, you know, like them little, you know what I'm saying, that shake, them little earthquakes that shake, you know, some earthquakes you can't even feel it, you know, and then there's some where you gonna know that it happened. So it's something like this, like somebody don't even respond or don't even see that little shit. But this is something whatever you call it, okay? Seismic or something. Ugh. Catastrophic or whatever it's called. We got the sun here. Because I feel like somebody already got a hold of your, they're already acting like they're part of your family. Somebody already went back and rewrote the thing without you in it. This person is sitting in your seat and they want to do it better than you did it. But this is not their seat. Oh. This is like somebody was on, an alien found out like they were a part of the family, or somebody created something in your likeness and then they, I don't know how to explain it. Because this is about somebody's fucking existence. This person was supposed to help you out with the game, not run it on you or try to steal it from you. But that's what somebody did. And it's an unjust. Somebody's going to have to sit the fuck down. Okay, this person could have pierced somebody in the past, or pierced you in the past life. When you was, maybe they did that to you and then you was protected. This could be heartbreaking. Like I said, this is a brother, or the way this person come in, like a brother or like a lover or like a father or like a something to get your attention, like. But this is the same person, the person that's supposed to be closest to your other half, or something that came from your rib, okay? Something that came from your rib. And this person did this many times before. And it's like, it's time to write a new character into the story that can come. Like, obviously, you can't see this. It's the way that somebody is moving. But it's time to write a new Cherokee. A new character in the thing here. Because this is, it's like a female being trapped for thousands of years, or God or something. It does. Whatever they've done here with technology, it's not fear. They can't touch me. They can't do something like this or whatever. But it's like, I heard somebody saying, oh, put online yesterday, like, I'm glad I grew up in a household or a family where the females get it done with or without a man. Good the fuck for you. Bitch, you not God. And you're not a God. And you're not somebody that all these people ganged up on and try to trap. You're not that fucking important. You see? Some people and some beings on here are replaceable and some are not. So good for you, okay? Good for you. And some of us have everything, but we don't have nothing because of snakes and crooks and robbers like you. You see? And some of us is the reason why you have any fucking thing at all here. And you should be appreciative. But you want to be the boss. Or you want to be the motherfucker in charge. And that's where we're going to have a problem at. Because it's just not like that. The nigga that you taking from me is not even of the value. And again, most of the time they already robbed the female blind to make the male maybe more valuable or something like this. Yes, it's heartbreaking, but you know, this could be India. This could be the ending between a relationship with India. I think the Saudis pulled out after the 75 years. This could be India. Everybody could be pulling out now that they got all this money or whatever, and they're moving in another direction. We got the underworld here. Because the most valuable player here never even knew that any of this existed. So these people feel offended. Like I said, somebody been being drained of their energy the whole time. They don't. This is like being in a system you don't know how it works, but it's your system and you own it. You know what I'm saying? And people start leaving it. We don't like the way you're doing it, but I wasn't doing it this whole time. You was. So somebody gonna try to leave you. Oh, I said these motherfuckers are rotten. And I wouldn't even call no flood as I was God. I would just burn you motherfuckers to death. The whole thing. I will command it. It's like when they say humans got so nasty or whatever. And I feel like whoever was trying to challenge the Bible on that, they kept saying, why did God kill all them people for that one little thing? Now they're getting to see it. Now something is afflicting somebody here in a way, and they're starting to see something. And this person could have stopped you from being able to pull the plug on this shit a long time ago. I just heard I could stay awake just to see you breathing. Also, there might be people only can come in here and visit you with some kind of suit. Somebody trying to act like you're a radium girl, or your blood is toxic or poison now or something like this. So they can have an excuse to still come in near you but not relocate you. But then that will also be like, then is somebody God that you can't move this person? Is somebody God that you can't face this person? Like, what are you saying then? And are these signs of the end? Because they had one chance to do somebody, like, you know what I'm saying? These people been using God as like a walking mat or something like this. It's the weirdest thing ever. It's like, you know how those people be like, when the somebody be like, no, I'm just gonna stay put or whatever like this. And they're like, you sure, person? You know, like in the movies, they come in and say, Dad, you sure you don't want to come with us? You sure you don't want to ride out with us? Nobody never, these people just left somebody. They thought that they was welcoming themselves to the new age or something like this. And it's like, they thought they was slick. They were supposed to come in and offer you to come with them or something like this, but they never landed. These are people that fly over your head and say, come with me, come this way, go over here, I'm going to be there, or I'm over here, or and you don't listen to that. Like, you might have, at the beginning of my thing, I was going crazy like 7 years ago, like running around here like, I feel like I'm supposed to be on this side of town. I feel like I'm supposed to be doing this. Oh, I need to get away from this house. I don't feel comfortable in my house. But that's why I'm telling you, these birds that's cursed, the ones that flew by and did not stop to leave the messages, or this could even have something to do with the postal service, not getting paperwork or something to somebody or whatever this is. Or again, this could be air energy, okay? Something about the air quality, because they're not the real heirs. And it's almost like the Fool card could be that person that just was like, fuck it all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting like the Fool card, but it's like everything else is dropping down and crumbling, and somebody is just going to be like, not literally, but, you know, lifted up, and they just, you don't have much, but it's like starting all over, like a new Adam. Like, you fell asleep and everybody else really died and got knocked off the server, and now you get to get these tools and things like this and resources to rebuild everything the way you would do it or something like this. It's almost like somebody ate the fruit and somebody didn't. And these people so ass backwards, they want to mock God and say, we're going to let the people that ate the fruit advance, and then we're going to let the ones that did the obedient thing or something fall, and we will show God something or something. Like, that perfume is still on my hand. You know what, y'all? Let me go ahead and get dressed, because I got to go get my eyebrow. I got stuff I got to do. I'll come back later.